All right. Here is the second lesson for personal financial literacy. This one is just looking at costs and features of a checking account. So when you guys go and you get your first job, you will likely open a checking account, and there's different types of checking accounts. So you have to kind of be aware of, what the features are and what you would need. So that's what we're going to look at today, the costs and features. This is going to be a fast lesson where once you take the notes in this first part, then you're going to find a partner and you're going to do the two tasks that are on this page. And then you can come back to the video and check your answers because I'll give the answers once you've done it on your own. Okay, so first, checking accounts can offer various features depending on the type of the account and the bank in which the account is held. Okay, so every bank is different. So you really kind of have to shop around for the best kind of bank account that will work for what you need. Okay. Some of the features include bill pay. You can use a debit card, direct deposit, overdraft protection. What that is, overdraft, that's when you spend money that you don't have. So you definitely, if you have a bad habit of doing that, you definitely want that because it can be really expensive if you make that mistake. Okay. Banks offer features at a cost or a charge. That's called a fee. When requirements aren't met, these fees are withdrawn from your account balance. Now remember, we talked about this word withdrawn, and withdraw is a minus, right? They take it out of your account. So it is subtracted from the money that you have. So if you don't have a lot of money, you definitely want to try to avoid these suckers. You don't want fees, right? That's a horrible circle, but to fees. You want to try to avoid that, right? Especially if you're like just beginning, you don't want to spend money you don't have. An overdraft fee is charged. Oh, I just told you that when your account balance drops below zero. Okay, so when you spend money that you don't have, that's when you get an overdraft fee. Okay. Some of the other costs, so these are just some of the other costs that you could have. Minimum balance, like this means, remember we know minimum, that's like the least amount of money you can have in there, right? If you write checks, if you're not a big check writer, some banks charge you to write a check. Some people charge you to use the ATM machine. Now the ATM machine, that's where you go and you put your card in and you get cash, right? So you have to be careful. If you like to have cash, then you definitely don't want a fee for using cash, right? So you really got to know what you need. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's late and I'm sleepy. Okay, so those are the things. So now what I want you to do is you're going to pause the video. And you're going to find a partner, and you're going to do task 1, and then you'll flip the paper over and see. So task 1 has you looking at 2 banks, okay, and it has you looking at the different things, okay. And so you then have to come down here and answer these 4 questions based on the information that it gives you, okay. So you want to do that. And then on the back of the paper is task 2. So again, it gives you 4 banks, bank A, bank B, bank C, and bank D, okay. And then it gives you 4 people. And you have to figure out, based on what they say, which bank would be best for them, okay? So you'll come down here and you will put what bank. Now you're only going to use each bank one time, okay? And I do expect you to kind of write, like, why did you think that went there, okay? What made you choose that? You have to justify it. Okay, so pause the video, find a partner, do these 2 tasks.